My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Not silent. Hang on. This is, Ironclad? I think his name is, with the Ironclad. Ooh. There's either a early shop, an early question mark, or two early question marks, which then leads into a rest, elite rest, question mark rest. Conch or Crucible? I don't think I'm getting much value out of the fishing rod on this line. Yeah, I get one upgrade. It's not like a very novel elite full line, is there? There's like a 3 elite 2 rest if I wanted to deviate. No, just give me the Silver Crucible, and then we'll take the left path. We'll remove a strike as well as take 3 upgraded cards, and it'll make it really simple for us to roll into the first elite combat. It should help us maintain the momentum so that we get to take most of our upgrades as upgrades. It's always my ideal. I hate resting. Stomp versus Cinder versus Shrug It Off. Alright. Give me an upgraded Stomp. Howl from Beyond, Taunt, Breakthrough, Volley. I mean, all of it's interesting. I'm definitely going to remove that strike and move on with stuff. There is not a late shop guaranteed on this path, but fortune favors the bold, so I will take it. Oh, nice. Strike and Stomp, and 13 health left on the lead slime. We've definitely saved HP in this fight as a result of having the Crockable. Second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 7 block for each exhausted. I think maybe the answer is Thunderclap. It sets up a... No, Raps. You know you're going to need big defend on a couple of these turns, right? Second Wind. At least in the right circumstances, big defend plus. Breakthrough, and then Second Wind just gets Ascender's Bane, but still defends us. Perfect. Strike, and then Second Wind is 21 block. Finish off the Shrinker Beetle, and our final upgraded... God damn, there's the Rupture. Versus Havoc versus Molten Wheel. I'm almost leaning Havoc, because it's upgraded, so it's just a free card for us right now. Rupture's slightly difficult. Just because I have nothing that triggers it yet, so it's at best 7 block when Second Wind destroys it. Let's take Havoc. Upgrade that Bash. So we had something more impactful with the Havoc, alas. I'm actually going to hit Cure All here as well. Should have looked at the draw pile. 1, 2, 3. Kill him! Tremble, Thunderclap, Molten Fist. Tremble, please. Okay. It's getting difficult to consistently fulfill Stomp. I'm throwing Powdered Demise on you. I'm going to Tremble and Second Wind. Bash is essential. Throw down the Defend as well. Okay, this next hand is great. Strike, bash, strike, and then stomp for 22. Just short on the kill. The enemy dies at the top of the next turn. Juicy Bracelet, regular enemy counters, no longer encountered in question mark rooms, as well as a power potion. I don't think second stomp makes sense. Not at least until I have a bunch of draw. I'm going to take a Twin Strike just as single target damage because I need some. Upgrade Tremble. It's late enough on the floor that I can take the spoils map here. Upgrade Twin Strike as well. Alright. Whoa, I had enough energy to play another card after that. Excuse me. I thought all of my energy was done. Let's bash the back line. Then Twin Strike, second wind. Oh, there is enough. For a whole strike. Great second wind right there. And goodbye, Nibbit. Hello. Terra Sunder. Scaling that doesn't even do anything with us right now. Give me half. And the Toxic Egg. Wish I took Havoc after that. I'm definitely going to be popping these potions just to push through this fight. Might even need the health, unfortunately. Pyre, Juggernaut. Juggernaut's going to be really good at helping us cut through the enemy here. Or at least all of their slippery stacks, so that then we can deal real damage. Real damage. I'll drop one defend so that I can still make maximum use this turn. Tremble. Havoc plays strike. Attack potion gives us... Ooh, max end, which is already accessible, and then stomp after all of it. I'll take 30 damage to the dome, and then my bet here effectively is that I can kill you before you can do that again. Got him. 1-2 punch, thrash, and demon form. Give me the 1-2 punch. Already upgraded, and it'll make the double stomping ridiculous for us. Transform all strikes and defends. Yes. Any of them become skills, they're immediately upgraded. We get an upgraded Expect to Fight, upgraded Forgotten Ritual, which now doesn't even require another card to be exhausted. A Feel No Pain, Spite, Hemokinesis, Sword, Boomerang, Feed, and Aggression. Pretty damn good pickups right there, if I do say so myself. I am going to need to shore up our defense, but that was always going to be the thing that I need to do here. Second wind our way through all of that. Throw Hemokinesis against the back line. Bulbug in the front line staggers. It's 1-2 punch. A... Bash for the back line is the answer, and then we look for Expect to Fight next turn, I guess, unfortunately. We want to slow play you so that I can get a... Yeah, there it is. So that I can get Feed on you, which means I'm not able to play Havoc, unfortunately. Because it might target Feed. It would have targeted Feed. Mm-hmm. 3 damage taken this turn. And Feed for 3 max HP. Pays for itself. Blood Wall, Havoc, and Feel No Pain. With Feel No Pain, I really do want to just roll out more Havocs. Just. But with Spite, and the fact that I just told you that I need additional defense. I think I gotta take a Blood Wall. Yeah, I gotta shop in 2 spaces time, and this is a perfect opportunity to pick up a couple of Foul Potions. Oh, we got a lot of money for this floor. We should be really powerful by the end of this floor. If we aren't, we made a mistake. Okie dokie. Forgotten Ritual. I'll tremble against the enemy doing the highest damage this turn. I'll start with a 1-2 punch. That will just completely remove you? Yeah. Got him to feed. All I gotta do is fulfill 1 feed a turn. Ooh, yes, upgraded taunt for both vulnerability as well as a wee bit of block. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. It's Master of Strategy. I mean, it's a whole mess of card draw. It's already upgraded. And we can even take a Battle Trance. I'm having a serious look at that True Grit as well, right before I click it. That's it. Oh my god, I also have 2 Foul Potions. I forgot about those. Jack of all trades. It's pretty interesting if it's adding 2 cards back to our hand. I am interested in removal, but like... Sword Boomerang? Because I'm not really gaining strength. And I'll take the Jack of all trades as well. Start with Jack of all trades. Anointed will draw all rares from deck, including aggression and 1-2 punch. Interesting. Got Ritual, Anointed draws all the rares from deck. We'll get aggression here. Feel no pain. All. 1-2 punch, Twin Strike. And then just trigger it through Spoils Map. We do get upgraded feed in return. That's great. Unfortunately, we can't really use it. Still can't use it. Taunt to put it in the next cycle and then Battle Trance. Ugh. Like, my best defense this turn is second wind. I just throw it and then just... Blech. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna gamble. I didn't draw it. Fine, I killed the enemy without taking the additional damage I would have had to take that turn, unfortunately. Didn't get to feed them, though. Didn't get to feed on them, even. Havoc's kind of unplayable without an upgrade right now. Metamorphosis? Metamorphosis that adds itself to the deck and then upgrades. Metamorphosis with an aggression. Alright. Get that spoils map out of the deck and upgrade my first hand, Bellows. Bank off to the left. More than anything, I see the value in not fighting you. That said, playing an additional copy of a attack for us? Pretty valuable. Okay. Feel no pain. Gone Ritual. Havoc. Please Tremble. Nice work. Battle Trance our way. Then Metamorphosis. Gotta get a Taunt out there as well. Put our aggression up. And round her all out with a Twin Strike. I take 7 damage that turn, but we could not be better set up. I will Mangle, Twin Strike, Stomp. Trigger it through a Blood Wall, because I'm definitely going for lethal. Jack of all trades. Havoc of all enemies. And then volley to finish the fight. We lose only 1 HP out of the total fight, and then we take the Lantern Key into our deck. Colossus! I make the enemy vulnerable enough to use a Colossus. 7 block and half damage from all vulnerable enemies. I mean, aggression will upgrade you to become a Nate. Now you'll be drawn into my opening hand, which means you'll get upgraded and become a Nate. Which means you'll go into my opening hand and become upgraded and become a Nate. Which means you'll be in my opening hand. Let's get a... yeah, this is just defensive setup. Feel no, aggression, and then True Grit. I do not have time to play Bash in this combat. Definitely Metamorphosis. Ugh. Havoc plays Headbutt. I'll throw True Grit back atop the deck and then draw. Okay. True Grit through the Twin Strike. I'll throw Fight Me on the back line and then a Cinder as well. So that back line is going to be my primary target. It's got 3 additional strength. Forgotten Ritual both defends us as well as helps us out this turn. I'd love to prevent Weaken next turn as well. There goes the back line. Okay, Fight Me got brought back and upgraded. Thank you, Metamorphosis. Ooh, production as well. Love to see that. Omni Slice and Stomp is already going to take care of the Decimillipede that's actually vulnerable, so I'll target the other one. GG. Kunai, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dex, and upgraded Battle Trance. I feel like in this deck the answer is still yes. Okay, 720 gold, we hit the shop. We're offering, right? I think offering is too much power to ignore. Enchanted attacks deal additional damage. None of my attacks are enchanted, unfortunately. I want to remove Spite and Hemokinesis. I feel like neither of those is really adding that much to the deck. Let's get Hemokinesis out first, because Spite at least is a 0-cost attack. Salvo, retain your hand this turn. I do like hand retention. Give me Salvo. And Secret Weapon's already upgraded. Yeah, give me that too. Battle Trance first. Sure. Feel no pain. Forgotten Ritual. Drop the aggression. I can even bash. True Grit through Twin Strike. And then Salvo to hold feed or feed to defend. I think feed to defend. Oop, Salvo came back to hand. 1-2 punch Salvo is pretty good. I'd love to be able to metamorphose, though. I'm still going to Salvo this turn because I'm not guaranteed to be... Oh my god! 1-2 punch and Salvo's still available. Okay. I'm gonna Secret Weapon to pull out a uppercut. Actually, hang on, there's Body Slam there. With expect to find... I got no strength. I'll pull out uppercut. I'll 1-2 punch that uppercut. Then this Salvo. Retain the hand for 2 turns. Don't even need it. Finish the enemy off that turn. Bloodletting and Mangle both on offer here. I feel like I've got so much draw. A little bit of additional energy would really help. And Mangle doesn't seem like a... It's useful, but it doesn't seem like a tool I desperately need here. I don't think upgrading a card in the deck that's already almost entirely upgraded is as essential there as a rest. I'm also okay to spend feed right now. I don't want to have to spend the whole fight dodging it. Draw 1 fuel card each turn. Aggression kind of counters that by giving us an additional card, but I've got so much HP that I should be able to take Disintegration. Secret weapon, out Salvo. Gain us a point of dex there. Retain all of these for a more impactful future turn. Ooh. Yeah, like that. Let's go Feel No Pain, Metamorphosis, Colossus. I'm going to Bloodletting, Offering. Havoc through Pack's End, and then Taunt. Village draws us a couple cards. 1-2 punch, Master of Strategy. Yeah, no, I'm just going in. Let's double Twin Strike against you, and then Stomp as well. Ooh, Prowess. Thank you kindly. Not retaining at the end of this turn. We lost Blood Wall. That's okay. All right, we haven't even played the Battle Trance yet. I can still do the additional reload. Hell yeah. Sadly, though, that is where it ends. Yeah, fine, I'll get rid of the Lantern Key as well by spending out fully. I was supposed to play the Bloodletting before, though. It doesn't matter. Trust me when I tell you it does not matter. GG. Fish oil. Gonna take that for long-term gain, and I feel like just a big block here makes a bunch of sense. Add an enthralled into your deck, gain energy at the start of each turn. Oh no, create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. Absolutely, it's that. An ethereal copy of the 0-cost attack I play from Metamorphosis each turn? Yes, please. Oh, perfect. Impervious and then Metamorphosis just gives us the full ability to set up there. Taunt, Bloodletting, I will Bash, Thrash, just in case it hits Bash, which it does. Stomp, Relentlessness. I'm really hoping that would have done a lot more than that, alas. Ooh, that could be fun. Although I can't kill two of you. I'll Secret Weapon out the feed. Yeah. Sadly, getting that second one to be lethal that turn I don't think was viable. Cruelty upgraded. Juggling! Juggling! Juggling's a lot more attack for your bang for our buck. But also Cruelty is like flat damage scaling. It's really important. I like the history course just because the amount of attacks that I'm generating. I don't know if I need to do 50% extra damage on, like... It's none of these cards that I really do my damage with. No, I'm gonna use this to transform Spite. You might even become an upgraded skill card. Or a Stone Armor. If you want to paint aggression, Stone Armor. Havoc a offering from the top of the deck there, being completely useless. I mean, the Eternal Armor is really good for us right now. That said... Oh my god, sorry. I was wondering why it was useless. I've got a Metamorphosis if I want to look at the top of the cards in the deck. And have the cards in the deck reflect anything. Okay, so then that Havoc has to hit an offering that does nothing. And then we taunt. Alright, that's where we were. That does that. That does that. That does that. Okay. Ooh, unrelenting. 0 cost and attack. Interesting. And then I salvo, and then I unrelenting again because it's a additional copy of it that I get to keep. I'll stomp and then just second wind. We're just looking to try and get feed as lethal here. I'll do whatever I have to do it. Oh no! Because of History Course and Music Box, we get an additional copy, Ethereal, of the first card, the last attack rather, that was played the previous turn. Ugh. 1-2 punch a bash. And feed. Aerobic Acid. Add a random attack skill and power into your hand. They're all free to play this turn. Upgraded Blood Wall, but no thank you. Give me the debbed. Debbed me. Oh, dodge the curse. I'll have a look at the common. See if maybe I find the rare up here. No, we do find a potion though. Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal for 2 HP, and I really don't feel like a second wind is what's missing from this. Test class. Okay, I feel like a second wind is what's missing from this deck right now. We'll drop the fish oil for Mazalith's gift, better scaling in the long term for a boss fight. I want stone armor and feel no pain upgraded. Nunchku every time you play 10 attacks, gain an additional energy. Let's get that feel no. Cruelty, aggression, and then I'll just True Grit the Bane, and then salvo comes right back to hand. I have no defense in this deck, so that Fasten means nothing to me. With Impervious, I'm now fully defended. Let's go salvo, additional salvo. Tremble, Twin Strike, and Stomp. Thank you for wasting that Stomp. Stone Armor. Salvo. Just gonna bash at the top of the next turn. Onto the... Ooh, salvo's too much, unfortunately, there. And feed's not enough. Well, that's fun. I'm retaining for another hand. Alright, I'll just let it ride then. $32, $32, and 20 for the kill. Havoc again? Nope. Then salvo up because it's too late to really get in much additional value out of upgrading feed. Feel no. Draw. Oh, sick. Let's get Forgotten Ritual and Aggression out there. Also throw down Taunt, Frontline, and then Havoc. Yeah, because it immediately could have done that to me, so I had to play out every non-attack in hand that I could first. Or that I wanted to first. Oakley dokley. I mean, this bad boy's got to be a 1-2 punch on that salvo, right? Mm-hmm. Decent damage. We lose the whole rest of that hand. But thankfully, Feel No Pain defends us for losing him. There's the additional salvo for good damage. Ooh. Good jack. Okay, Stomp's already got the front line down for us. Colossus, Bloodletting, Salvo, and Salvo. Cruelty should have gone out first. Alright. Let's throw down Metamorphosis. Pull out the 0 costs I can get my hands on. And then next turn I'll kill you with the feed. Or we'll accidentally kill you with the Cinder I played last turn. Karen's Ashes. I've so rarely gotten this. This might be like the second or third time I've had this in 1,500 hours. I feel like maybe there's something going on, because I've seen almost every other rare relic more than I've seen Karen's Ashes. I know you're only Ironclad specific, I guess. But still, I feel like the numbers feel strange. I'm not giving you Karen's Ashes, not after you gave it to me so generously. Blood Vial for Red Skull, easy. Not time to upgrade feed, let's get back on full HP, and... Eon Glass. Oh. Not actually a big fan of that first turn. Entirely going to be reliant on what we draw, alright? Here we go, Havoc. Metamorphosis, that's a really good one to hit immediately, thank you. Debt removal's okay. Let me see if aerobic acid might save me anything. 1, and then that draws a card, but it could draw something specific. Let's use it to draw a Havoc. And then another Havoc, I guess. Okay. Infernal Blade draws Terra Sunder, and then Havoc is going to play Havoc, which is going to exhaust another card. Okay. Oh, we got a Howl from Beyond in this hand as well as a Secret Weapon. Secret Weapon. We could salvo to try and find a way to have Howl from Beyond. Howl from Beyond being the final thing that I play this turn means that at top of next turn, I would have an ethereal copy of it added into my hand. And then if I... Right? Can I like ball out of control with the Howl from Beyonds here? Fight me, Twin Strike, Terra Sunder, Howl from Beyond at the end of the turn. Take some damage. Howl from Beyond at the top of this turn, and now this is an ethereal copy of Howl from Beyond. So at the end of this turn, that'll play itself out of my hand. Play Feel No Pain, and then a Anger Offering for full card draw value. Oh, actually we were one short because I also had the Dark Embrace out. Okay. Thunderclap and Tremble, Taunts. I'll leave Forgotten Ritual in the deck. I don't need to use that right now. Okay. The Ethereal card will exhaust. It'll play at the end of this turn, which will give me another copy of it at the top of the next turn. Did it not? Okay, so the Ethereal trigger happened after it checked whether or not it was in the exhaust pile at the end of the turn? Thankfully, I can now start getting vulnerability on this enemy. Nice to see. 1-2 punch Thunderclap. Sets up some vuln. And we've also got Bash? Alright. Both second wins in this hand, I really feel like I should probably be getting rid of a bunch of withers, but it's not like I have a bunch of withers in this hand. Hey, no, just double bash. Okay, enemy's exceptionally vulnerable. Very happy about that. Let's trigger at that wither. I'll get Cruelty out of hand, and then Jack of all trades. I really like Salvo here. Just utterly overfill that hand. Beautiful. Start with Impervious. Nice. 1-2 punch, fight me. It's really good damage and damage scaling. And then double stomp, and I'll finish you off with a feed. Yummy gloss. Maslow's Gift at the top of this, so we're getting 1 strength every turn. Let's aggression into Master of Strategy. Feel no pain. Havoc. And second win. Okay, 1-2. Come on, Havoc, hit and attack. It's Colossus, but kind of close. I'm not gonna play Expectify there. I'm gonna double stomp and then stomp one more time after. Stomp 2 more times after that. Stomp is really good with the music box. Double tap there. Good lord, I have too many stomps in this deck though now. God, I'm defense light this turn as well. I feel like my best defense is actually letting a bunch of cards exhaust. I feel like I actually have to. Hey, I mean, on the upside, we are low enough HP that the Red Skull is active. Okay, let's see. Metamorphosis. Ooh, that's a bunch of hells from beyond in that draw pile. Jack of all trades shows us a Fasten that I can't utilize. Good lord. I'm gonna drop a Bloodletting. I feel like Secret Weapon Tear Asunder is gonna be pretty useful soon. There is vulnerability in the draw pile. We'll take that then. Cruelty, Bash, and then Now from Beyond. Now from Beyond. So the bomb would decrement once, then 2 turns when the enemy's intangible. So yeah, I can't use the bomb right now effectively. So Stone Armor and Fasten are probably our best plays. Fasten is probably our best play. I mean, yeah, that's when Impervious goes down. Okay, Ashen Strike at the very end of the turn there. Because it's got the best scaling so far. Playing it at the top of this turn is 59 damage, as well as another copy of Ashen Strike in the deck. So I got two 59s there just waiting. As well as this 60 damage from Terra Sunder. So Second Wind is going to block for 12. And... perfect. 11 damage needed. But the enemy's not doing damage this turn. Hell yeah. Kill them while they're intangible with the Karen's Ashes. Send them right to hell. GG. I mean, legitimately, this is just leaning the hell into Metamorphosis. We were using Metamorphosis as our key damage there the majority of the time. And making sure that the cards with Metamorphosis were relatively impactful because we just had Vulnerability and Cruelty, giving them additional scaling. Also, double-dipped on them a lot because we had the 1-2 punch to be able to double play them, Aggression bringing them back into hand, as well as the Secret Weapon to be able to pull a 0 cost immediately after generating one. 2 copies of Battle Trance, an Offering, a Master of Strategy. Yeah, this deck was pretty much set up to be able to take advantage of Metamorphosis. If only it also had a Juggling. I think it could have done a lot of work with that too. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2, top left. This is a series playlist for all my content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And a brother thank you and a special thanks this episode to Nick Starfield. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.